best. He said above all else, if you want to get the results that most people never get, you have to be a contrarian, meaning you need to go against the grain and take the approach that most people won't. What does that entail exactly? Well, consider that deep down, most of us are driven to be a part of a group. This is why people look to others for approval, are driven by these unspoken social norms, and for the most part do the same things, operate the same ways, and believe in the same philosophies as the people that they surround themselves with. In the caveman days, these behaviors were often rewarded as a survival mechanism. It meant that you weren't too loud to attract predators, you didn't behave recklessly to alienate yourself from the tribe, and you didn't stand out too much to risk your own life. But today, even though we're wired the same way, we haven't yet adapted to a society that doesn't present the exact same dangers.
So you saw that clip at the beginning. Why is that clip there? Very simple. Very simple. Because you'll never, ever, ever catch me or most of you talking about the month of September. Why? Especially not September 23rd, and especially not the entire month of September. Back in 2023, when all the Raptors were looking at these dates in September, I said, dude, the next date is until October 7th, right? And so now every Raptard on planet Earth, every Raptard, every meth head, donut munching moron is looking at the date September 23rd, or the month of September in general. That is 1 month you should never, ever, ever look at. Given that fact, we know the market is telling us that we are so damn close. We are absolutely close. And what is the day the Jesuits gave us? The Jesuits gave us one particular day and only one day. And that one day is the date July 17th. July 17th was 10/21, right? And July means 5, so that's 5/21. What is the only 5/21 on the board? The only 5/21 on the board they show you, August, right? August, right here, August 12th. If it's not August 12th, 5/17 was the only other day. It's August 21st, but nothing happened August 21st. So what are they showing you? What the hell are they showing you? They're showing you August 21st. That is the only day. Okay, now if you go to Fletchtard, Mr. Shill, Mr. Scam Artist, he had 2 anonymous donations 28 days ago. Shortly after such, he posted a video about December 21st. He obviously got an email, anonymous. He obviously got paid to post a video about December 21st. Whether you believe that or not, doesn't matter. This guy is a complete degenerate screwball. So what's the point of bringing up the Fletchtard? The point of bringing up the Fletchtard is the Jesuits. What did they do? Not only did they pay off Fletchtard, but what did they do? They sent the same exact hurricane that was there on 9/11 on August 21st. What else did they do? They gave you the date 5/17 like I just showed, exactly on August 12th. Why is 5/17 so damn important? Because 5/17, July means 5, is exactly the month, exactly the day 10/21. And this day, 7/17, is the exact day Iran has a nuke headline came out. And obviously Tammuz means 10, that's 7/11. 7/11 was the New York PSA, right? 7/11, so the date they want you to see is 10/21. They even paid the Fletchtard to show you 10/21. August 21st. What's August 21st? They know that by now. We know the Julian, only the lowest form of society. Even most of the Raptors know what the Julian is at this point. August 21st minus the 13 days gets you right to 88. 88, right? They want you to see this date. This is absolutely the day, August 21st. But August 21st with a dud. Why do they give you August 21st ad nauseum and then call it a dud? Why? You got to be a complete, utter mocker, scoffer, degenerate, screwball. I was about to swear. A degenerate monkey ass to think that any date, if you don't pick August 21st, you're an idiot, right? Any person that doesn't pick August 21st with all that coding is a complete retard. So why do they make August 21st so damn prevalent? Let's look at the date, the 21st, back on our September 2024 calendar. Right here, the 21st ended on the midday 22nd, right? And that was our September 26th date, right? That was our September 26th date. So they made this date on August 21st so damn important, but nothing happened on August 21st. What else was August 21st? August 21st, back in our October calendar, August 21st was exactly the day 821. And what is 821? 821 is exactly 7/11, and 821 is exactly 9/11. 7/11 is 9/11. But what happened? Nothing happened. And what day did they do something? They did it on this 21st, which was October 25th, when Israel hit Iran, right? So do we wait till August 25th? Nope. Nope, not the date, homie, not the date. Donnie Darko is the damn day. Donnie damn Darko. And if you look at the Donnie Darko calendar, what does he show you? He shows you the 22nd with the final X. And then the very next day is the 23rd. The 22nd with the final X is the next day is the 23rd. Do we look at August 23rd? No. No, we do not. What can't we look at? Why can we not look at August 23rd? Because the Q PSYOP is giving you August 23rd. So obviously it's not August 23rd. But what does that say? It says 823. What does Donnie Darko say? Donnie Darko says exactly Oct 823. What is the date 823? It's 8/2-7. August 27th. And is August 27th Halloween? Right in your face. August 27th Halloween. Is the 27th 10/27? Is 10/27 Christmas? Is 10/27 damn Christmas? Let's look. 10/27. The Nightmare Before Christmas is on the 27th. And what's it on the other calendar? The 27th. Exactly on the 28th. And what's the 28th? Exactly Christmas. Exactly damn Christmas, dude. This is the day. If it's not the winter solstice, you look at this date right here on the very late night of the 27th, the last 10 minutes of the 27th or something after midday on the 27th, right? But how does it connect to our September 26, 2024 date, the Great 8 Day? Because if you study, if you're not a rapture retard, screwball, jagoff, and if you study the Shemini Ezrat, that's why I had so many videos on September 26th. And I said in those videos, I don't know if it's September 26th or September 27th, right? And if you study that, Shemini Ezrat, the Great 8 Day, is celebrated on 2 separate days outside of Israel, but in Israel it's celebrated on the same day. So what does that mean? That means the day we're looking at, September 26th, is not the day. It's September 27th. It's celebrated. How do we know it's September 27th? Because if we're on this yellow calendar, it's month 7. So what's it on the white calendar in 2024? 627. And what is that day? It's September 23rd. Dude, and then what day is it in September? What day was it in September of 2024? September of 2024, on this exact day, September 26th, on September 26th was exactly Elul 23. Elul 23, what's Elul mean? It's 623. And when is 623 on the Torah calendar? 623, right here, the 23rd, is on the 27th. This is Shimshat Torah. They got you with the 821 right there. This is Shimshat Torah. So what is that date? That's 627. 627. And what date? What date is it on August 27th? 627. What else is it on August 27th? It's June 3rd. See? June 3rd, right there. So if you go to June 3rd, what is that day? Pentecost. It's in the movie The Knowing. Pentecost. That is the damn day, dude. We know this cannot go to September. If it goes to September, I'm wrong. I'm not posting a video in the entire month of September. I can promise you that, because if I post a video in September, I'll be actually feeding the rapture retards. And those people are cockroaches. I do not want to be associated with a rapture retard cockroach. This is why August 27th is the last day I watch until late October. And something's going down well before that. And the date is August 27th. Post-history, the damn 27 Club, where all those celebrities died at the age of 27. So, how is it New Year's Eve? Because as you see, Mark in the comments told us a few videos ago, and GPT confirmed it, that the date when Putin and Trump met was when the Sirius star rose. And that Sirius star rose exactly on the date. What was that date? That was the date August. I don't know what happened on my August calendar. August 21st in the in the year 2025. What was August 21st? Or August 15th is when Putin and them met. What was August 15th? August 15th was exactly the 21st. And what is August 21st? August 21st is 527. It's the damn 27th, right? That's why they give you the date 521, which is July 17th. What is the date, July 17th? It's 521. And what's the only other day that's Halloween and Christmas, like I just said? It's the damn 27th. You just saw it with your own damn eyes. Halloween. And what did the Q-Psyop tell us? The day of days, October 26th. Even the Q-Psyop is pointing to October 26th. Just like Back to the Future is pointing to October 26th. Wake up, smell the coffee. This is going down in August. That's why when you play iPet Go backwards, it says August, August. And if we go to our October calendar in 2024, the most important calendar on the board, we're still in the month 8. We're still in month 8. We still have hope and prayers left in this month. Right here, 826. What is that day? That's Tishri 24, September 24th, the day you'll never forget where you're standing. When does the 26th end? It ends at midday on the 27th. Why is that important? Why is that important? I'll show you why that's important in a minute. But what's the holiest day? What is the holiest day in Babylon? What is the holiest day in Babylon? The holiest day in Babylon is called Shuptu. It's she of the 15th day. Shuptu. She of the 15th day. In the Babylonian world, it was a holy day called Shuptu. Ishtar was called she of the 15th day. And what calendar they use back then? They used the Julian calendar. What is she of the 15th day? That's August 28th minus 13, right there. She of the 15th day. And what month are we in? We're in month 6 now, right? We're in month 6. And what did Jonathan code in here, right here? What did he code? He coded that June 27th and June 29th. What's the only day that's June 27th and June 29th? What is the only damn day that's June 27th and June 29th hidden, coded? Right here. Here is June 27th and June 27th and June 29th. 626. Sixes are nines, right? And there's your 926 on 927. This is the Great 8 Day, because in 2024, what was the Great 8 Day? Shimshat Torah. It was on September 27th, the 23rd. That's where you get your September 23rd coding from. You also get your September 23rd. That's why they give it to you in nauseum. You also get your September 23rd coding directly from our month. 8. 8. You degenerates. It's 8. This is the last X on Donnie Darko. So the X stops right here on 827, the 23rd. But you have to have the 21st, right? If it's not the 21st where they could easily pull it, this is the final day you look at. It's 827, Oct27. This is the day right here. And how do we know it's the day? Because Blondie shows you this day. Blondie shows you the 27th. And if you go to the lunar calendar and click on the 27th, what is that day? The 4th of July. Independence Day, the 4th of July, right? So if you go to August, what is the Julian of August 27th? It's August 14th. And what do we establish? The Sirius star, according to Mark and GPT, ChatGPT, both say that New Year's Day is when August 15th, when the Sirius star rises. So when's New Year's Eve? The Julian of August 27th is New Year's Eve, Independence Day. And what is the iPet Goat timestamp? Exactly 827. They love doing everything backwards. And what is this puppy? Independence Day and a New Year's thing in his mouth. Independence Day and a New Year's thing in his mouth. Right there. Give me a break. And what else does that say? Dog. A dog. Right? As soon as Trump said February 15th, all hell breaks loose, I posted a video. I said the next date to watch is February 26th, and the headlines will be all about goats and dogs. Did anyone on planet Earth tell you the exact date and the exact headline about dogs and goats weeks in advance? The answer is no. These calendars told you that, right? These damn calendars, if you look at anything else, you're a degenerate right here. So dog, the dog sacrifice. And what is that day? February 26th. What is it on the other calendar? 12/27 right here. This is February 15th, midday. 12/27. What's month 6? We're in month 6, right? So for month 6, what's 6 plus 6? 6 plus 6 is 12. 12/27. 12/27. And that's why we're looking at this date on December 27th. did a whole video about December 27th. Said, dude, December 27th is hot because December 27th was the nightmare before Christmas, and it was Christmas, just like I said. December 27th, right there. And when did Biden come out in the Rose Garden and say peace and safety? He said peace and safety exactly on 11/27, November 27th. What was that? It was 9/24. What was the day before 9/24? It was 9/23, right? If we look at the Black Eyed Peas calendar, the 23rd is the X with a circle. It's your final day of warning, right here. And then you got Wednesday, right here, the Wednesday night. It's going to be Thursday in Israel when the days of darkness start on God's calendar. This means nighttime in Babylon, right? How does it connect? How does it connect to October 7th over and over again? October 7th over and over again, it connects right here to Shimshat Torah. Shimshat damn Torah. Right here, October 7th over and over again. Because of Shemini Ezrat and Shimshat Torah celebrated on the same day in Israel, but outside of Israel, it's separate days, like I just said. And what date is it on the other calendar? It's the exact day of 9/11. Elul 23 was the exact day of 9/11. And what date is that? That's 6/27. This is September 11th, right here on Wednesday night. And a trend line, if you have 3 touches on a trend line, it's the trend line. Look at these touches. You can count them yourself. These are daily candles. It takes 1 day to make 1 candle. There's like 12 touches on this trend line. What happened exactly on July 31st? Hit this trend line. Boom, shakalaka, August 1st. What happened exactly on August 13th? Hit the trend line. Boom, straight down. Now Powell comes out with some speech tomorrow. I'm taping this on the whatever. He comes out on the speech on Friday, August 22nd, and they're going to juice the markets. Markets are going to go back down, but the markets are going to go back up at least to 574, 575, maybe even to the trend line by the time we get to our date, the night of August 27th. And when do all the market crashes occur? All the market crashes occur on Elul 29. Just as striking as what happened to the land during the Sabbath year was what happened to the people the last day of the year. What is the last day of the year, dude? What is the last day of the year? Elul 29. What does Elul mean? Elul means 6, right? If you go to Elul 6, Elul means 6, 626 right here, midday, 629, right here. They're giving you the Elul 29, right? And what did the Q PSYOP say? The Q PSYOP said we're in August 23rd. Once again, when's August 23rd? On the Donnie Darko calendar, it's 823. And what does Donnie Darko's arm show you? Donnie Darko's arm shows you 826, right here. When's Terminator Judgment Day? It's 829, right there. When's Terminator Judgment Day? Valentine's Day. It's 421. Do you understand? 421. When is 421? 421 is right here on August 21st, because the Q PSYOP told you that August 23rd is April Fool's Day. They're telling you we're in April right here. 421. And what is the date on? What is the date on June? On August 21st, the lunar date? It's the 27th. 627, as I showed in the last video. April Fool's Day. April damn Fool's Day. And when's 627 here? Exactly on August 27th. Matching Donnie Darko and the rest of it. Steve Fletcher has just been revealed as a shill. They're giving you Mayan end of the world on 10/21. And if you go to 10/21, if you go to August 21st, it's the damn 27th. And October 7th over and over again, October 22nd. So if it's not the day on August 21st, then what day is it? It's August 23rd. On August 27th, it's damn Halloween. It's Halloween, dude. And it matches Terminator Judgment Day. Once again, the most important part, it matches Terminator Judgment Day. Terminator Judgment Day is 829 and 826. What is that day? What is the date in the middle of the day? On August 27th, it's 826 and it's 829, right? And once again, the Julian of that day is 421 on the 14th. On the damn 14th, New Year's Eve, matching Blondie. This is it. You're not going to see another video. If this isn't the day, I will not post another video for the entirety of the month of September and not till October 26th. This is the damn day. The markets are showing you. Everything is right here set up. The monkeys are all looking at September 23rd or some nonsense in September, when all you have to do is look at one date, and that date is July 17th. That day is damn July 17th. 1021. If it's not 1021, you simply go to whatever's in that box on 1021. And in the box on 10/21, on August 21st, is the damn 27th. Welcome to the 27 Club.
Have you heard of the 27 Club? It's rock stars who strangely died at the age of 27. Kurt Cobain's mom called it the Stupid Club. Kurt died in 1994 of an apparent suicide. Jim Morrison of The Doors died of heart failure in 1971, although no autopsy was ever performed. Amy Winehouse died in 2011 due to alcohol poisoning. Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones died in 1969 from drowning. Chris Bell of the very influential band Big Star died in 1978 from a car accident. Janis Joplin died in 1970 from a heroin overdose. And Jimi Hendrix died in 1970 from choking on his own vomit while intoxicated from alcohol and sleeping pills.
27 Club, but you probably haven't heard of the real-life curse behind it. What if I told you that the first person who joined the 27 Club made a deal with the devil? And I only know about all this because of all the research I had to do for this week's episode on scary legends from the South. So Robert Johnson was one of the best blues musicians in the world when he was poisoned at just 27 years old. And though his death was shocking to many, a lot of people said that it was because the devil was coming to collect on a deal they had made. So the legend goes that after Robert's wife died during childbirth, he went to a crossroads in the area where it was rumored the devil liked to hang out. And there he found a well-dressed man in a suit which he knew was the devil. He got down on his knees and asked the devil to make him the best blues musician in the entire world. He felt that was all he had after his wife died. So the devil took the guitar from Robert, tuned it, and then added another string to it. He handed the guitar back to Robert, basically saying, if you take this guitar, you'll be the best blues musician in the world, but your soul will be mine. But Robert still took the guitar, and the rest was history. 7 years later, at the age of 27 years old, he passed out while playing the guitar on stage. He had been poisoned.
No!